Hey, morning, roll. How are you? How are you guys? I guess you can hear me. Yeah, it was a good weekend. I was in a kind of mini vacation with family and everything. Uh, so yeah, it was great, a great weekend. I was in DC area, just came back to Atlanta, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a vintage one. It is actually. I got one of those mechanical. I like those, so I think I was like kind of going hard too. But yeah, so how are you guys? Like, hope everyone is doing great. uh, I don't know if yeah. So let's get it started. Let's get it started with like kind of SPY. Like, I'm pretty new to, right? I mean, new, not new, but I was like, I was looking barely. I wasn't charting a lot. So one thing I notice is like we are clearly below this long trend line, right? Just from the low of March. So we could literally go a little lower. But other things, if you look at that, we are right at support, like the previous low, like the sell off that is started in September till September 23rd for 3 weeks. We are kind of getting in October. So pretty much in the same place for that one too. So if I remove that trend line and maybe just, yep, we are right around here. So from here, right? So we are right around at the support right there. So it looks like we're a little bit up. Uh, so that's good. But I was just hoping like we will this will hold a good support, and we kind of held it a good, so kind of double bottom as well. So double bottom is a bullish pattern. Seems like we are up a little bit pre-market, but as long as you hold, we are fine. And I think we are below 50-day EMA as well. So let's see how that goes. But okay. I'm not getting sick. I'm good. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, it could be, man. I mean, I think whole US gonna be pretty interesting. Uh, yeah, I'll probably like look for a little bit of sell off, then I'll short. But yeah, Neo literally went parabolic, and that's one of the parabolic patterns. Like somebody posted today too, right? So maybe pattern, I will say, maybe if we can find, and literally, yeah, this is the one, right? So if you look at this one, literally 1 2 3, so that's a the best point, like when it literally doubles, and we are literally here, which is pretty sell off. But I won't just sell off right away. I'll probably like wait like a little bit down, kind of starting. But I think Neo kind of went like they had a really huge rally, like if you remember. I sold on Neo on Friday. Actually, I sold, like, it was pretty up. I sold everything on Friday, whatever my leaves, and I don't have any stocks or leaves. And I got my leaves around like what was that, like 14 or 15, and I added the stocks around 20, 23, 24, and even added like 27 to, I think, like few. So I'm out of everything on Friday. Today maybe should have hold, but whatever, nobody knew. But I was up like in all my leaps like almost 100%, and thought like it's time to take a profit. But Neo seems pretty good today too. But yeah, as Ace told, like they usually sell off after. But if you look at that, like they literally, man, that's like literally went parabolic, right? So boom, like it's curving way too extended. So I think it's a great time to sell. Oh my god, it's $34. That's crazy though. They're prima. the volume probably gonna be like crazy. Yeah, Neo is literally wow. I wouldn't touch really. I mean buy, but put can be a great, I think. But yeah, okay. So okay, I feel like up to the election or election results, like we may be kind of iffy. Let's yeah, if you look at the SPY, we are right at like this was previous resistance, this was previous support. This looks like a previous, I mean, the current support, and let's see. I mean, we still opening up. So what I feel like we may be in the sideways till election clear winner, and whatever it could be, either Trump or Biden, whatever it could be. I think we rally after the clear direction, but maybe up to the election or till we have like a lot of people saying like we might have a contested elections, and if that happens we might go kind of sideways, kind of ups and downs, which is very choppy for next few days. But I do expect we rally up down and probably even break the all-time high once we have a clear winner. Doesn't really matter who. uh, you know right now it's kind of a lot of uncertainty, and the other thing is like COVID, of course, right? The UK initiated lockdown, and I don't know how US gonna react, and a lot of European countries are also saying lockdown. So I would definitely not get into CCL. I mean, maybe you can look into the put, but oil company and airlines and cruise company I will try to avoid. Oil is usually like not a good performing in the winter month, so demand really slows down. But yeah. um oh man, yeah, we're looking around like when it was Neo was 15-20, like it was not long ago, right? Like when we had Neo, like when we had the sell off, it went to 15 something, like like last month itself, I think. uh, yeah, September itself, like it sold off, like it went up to 2021, then it sold off and got into 15. That's when I got in, like look at the support, like when we sold it. But yeah, it's crazy, man, literally from 20 to 15 to 30, like double within like 2 months. That's a great return, right? Yeah, it happens, guys. But yeah, Neo was one heck of a runner. But one thing I'm looking for to add it to, I added few on Friday and probably keep adding, is I'm looking at a Square. They sold off really a little bit up right now, but I'm adding a Square for, like, I believe in this company and I don't think Square going anywhere. They are still uh, pretty, 68 billion. If you look at the Mastercard, Visa card, like people's only increase the using the credit cards and everything, and they are into crypto space too. They just bought 50 million I think 50 million worth of Bitcoin. I'm a big believer in crypto as well. So a lot of things happening with the Square. So long term I definitely see them 300 $400 billion company. They are 68 billion only. So I can see like 250 within next 2 years. So I will be adding, and I'm keep continuing adding. I'm adding both shares, and I have some leaps which are expiring on 22, 22, I think. Yeah, 22 July or August, like something around there. But I think this is a, like, the thing is, like, you cannot time the market, right? So what you do is average, dollar cost averaging. You add some here, like if you plan to add, like, let's say 50 stocks, right? You can buy 15-20 stocks today. Looks pretty decent. If it drops, you can keep adding. If it goes up, you already have money in the game and ride it out. Neo puts Aditi, I will look like a little bit sell off downtrend when it's really strong. I do not suggest, but yeah, Neo seems like it's almost at absolute top. Uh, are there somebody on voice? Okay, let's look at the lot of the tickers. My all watch list. Oh my God, Fastly is like 63. Wow. Man, Fastly would be good shot. I do have a stocks. I'm probably around 70 something, my average, but down decently. Oh wow, Fastly had a huge sell-off. Hope they recover. So Amazon could be a great buy, barely green. SE, one of my favorite. I'm adding it. So looks pretty the same. Okay, docu. Okay, yeah, we may kind of head it down to 90s. There's some level of support right around here, here. Yeah, this is kind of middle, but if we don't hold, I think we are going to 90s, so that could be a good shot. Look at the overall. I don't know how is VXX doing. Yeah, VXX is down, so which is a good thing. VXX down is a good thing for the stock, so should fear is kind of subsiding as election is coming near. And okay, Facebook is 262, not bad. Okay, Facebook went up to 58, 44. So Facebook had a good support around 45, right? So if you do some put credit spread of 40, 45, I don't know how much they pay. It could be pretty good, 40, 45. And you may kind of do, 300. So with this uncertainty within a week, probably not. So that could be a good, make it an iron condor. Nvidia pretty much the same. Apple, okay, clearly in downtrend. Apple, yeah, I wouldn't really get in long, I mean, unless we breach this, which is like 10 or 11, and probably see from there. But we may be hitting the previous time bottom of like 4 or 5. So let's see how this does. Oh, wow, QQQ is 69. So we are right around here in this support. Just extend, that's it. Yeah, it held it perfectly. So if we go down, probably we're going to 60s, then 50s. I don't think we will go anywhere below 50s. That's my in short term. Longer terms, still we are in our trend. Shorter terms, it's just like previous, right? And kind of making like double bottom. Okay. SPY to 337. Mornings, I mean, for W and RH. So let's look at Wayfair. Look at that. That was, seems like I drew it before, but this looks like a perfect support right here, and it respected the support of 240s pretty much, right on the wick. So if it doesn't go below this 38, 39 level, I think we should go up right at support. Good time to buy. But again, overlook at the market sentiment and the stock too. If there's some bad news or something bad, probably not a good time, right? But if QQQ is up, VXX is down, that's a good sign for the tech. And what was that? Somebody said W and RH. So RH restoration hardware, right? Yeah. So Baba and restoration hardware. Oh, RH. Okay. So RH is also right at this level of support. I think I created from the weekly or whatever. So right at 35. So as long as you hold 35, that's good. If not, we're probably gonna go to 24. Seems like we are holding there right now. And I haven't looked at Baba. Long term, I really believe in Baba. We are right at that level of 110. Yeah, we are right at that support level. So if you under that, we can probably go down to 300s. If we above, maybe we can test like all-time high. But Baba is showing a lot of strength, right? A lot of stocks selling up, but look at that. That's a good sign, right? If you look at the overall market, pretty much everything is down, right? So everything is making basically double bottom. A lot of stocks like same pattern. But if you look at the Baba, still showing strength in the weakness, right? Very strong during the sell-off. That's a good sign, great sign. And Baba is another stocks I really like it, just like Facebook, the very big cap, but with the huge potential. So I like Baba for long term. Yeah, Robinhood is not IPO'd yet. Oh, GMIA. I do have some GMIA leaps or something. Uh, Sell off, right at support. So we had support around this area, right around here. Kind of acted as resistance too. Next, I would say, yeah, next, yeah, right around 1480. So as long as we have up 15, we should be good. And again, this is a healthy pullback. I wouldn't really say it's bad. It's a healthy pullback, and if you want to get in, I think the COVID will definitely help them. It could be a good buy actually. Just don't buy weekly, right? Get it like 3 months out, 4 months out, right? That way you have some time. You can always get out if you are profitable, but since there is no clear trend, but I think it's a good to scale in. I am already in. I'm already in. They are till I think few are Jan 21 and few are like March or April. I think they are in 3 months increments. So January, March. I think March, I guess. But yeah. But I think I definitely believe in this stock. I can definitely see them going like breaching 20 in the near 6 month or whatsoever. A really strong, like strong field, and their balance sheet is kind of okay, but it's a tech, so yeah, have a huge market share and whatnot. So they have earnings on 10 November. Yeah, it was a surprise, but not a huge. That's why they sold off. But they were earning coming up. Last time they ran for earning and sold off. So I don't know how the earnings will be. But if they had a great earnings, that would really prop up. But I don't have a huge position, but I have like about like 10 or something spreads. Let's look at something else. Okay, so wine. Yeah, we are right around that. Uh, yeah, we are right around that support. I mean, it held that, but we are way above that. So we are going for some that mini resistance of 76. So I think we could probably hit 76. Then yeah, seems like a price upgrade. But one thing is like with COVID increasing and everything's, and if there's another lockdown, probably not a great sign. So uh, yeah. But in terms of technicals, looks pretty decent. Like it's holding this level like 68. So great point. Like look at that. It always hold that level. Hold it here. Hold it here. Hold it here. That would have been great point. 68. Yeah, 68, 69. Let's say 70 would have been great point. If you even got in like last Thursday or somewhat, um, you could have got out today. But I'll take some profit at 76.52. And that seems like a resistance, and if it breathes, then it can go to 80s. Okay. So thoughts. PLTR. I have some leaps on PLTR. They are pretty cheap and okay, they went up to 10. So yeah, but new IPO kind of still making that base kind of ascending. So in an upward channel, not really a great base, but I do have some leaps just got cheaper, but those are not really small like short term. They are long term. Okay. So maybe cause series of them recently. I believe some, yeah, plug net GM. See, learn to code Python. That's why you do is one thing is like always have some percent of a cash. Don't put. You need to follow the rules. A lot of times, what happens like everybody is like get excited, getting all in, and you gain all the gains for 2 months. Then boom, like you are back to where you started, right? That's why always manage. So I'm gonna look into plug net and zoom. So net is my favorite. I have net, same industry with the Cloudflare. They had a parabolic rise literally from 47. So uh, I wouldn't even say the sell off. It's just a healthy pullback. Uh, Not really a flag like way down. Yeah. So almost at 50% from our top. So 50, 60. So this will be a good support level around 50, I think. I'm already into it, but you could add like few here for long term. Short term, look at the directions and everything and how the market gonna react. One thing is like don't play earnings, man. Earnings is like all pretty much hit or miss. How they sold off on previous earnings, they were a little bit down, so they had a nice sell-off from what was that 42 to 36. So I don't know how their earnings gonna be this time, but they had some sell-off last time. Plug, and I think plug was sold off. Yeah, okay, plug is right around support, looks like. Wow. Yeah, right around support, like it even breached the support but back up here. So as long as you hold this level we should be fine, but if it's down, probably going to 13 and then probably like 10s. Seems like it's holding a little gapped up. Yeah, don't force a trade, right? Like you can just not trade. Last week I didn't trade it much. I had some iron condor and whatever, I closed them, but that's about it. Yeah. Facebook dead? What happened to Facebook? Somebody killed Facebook? Facebook cannot be dead. It's not a person. It's a company. Yeah, Facebook is kind of dead. Well, pretty much same where it's closed. But think about it, like if you are a long-term investor, it's a great opportunity. Does not matter. So short-term, stock market can be rational, right? You can have a great, and you probably saw that you can have a great earnings and really iffy whatever. Let me see if somebody's online. Man, it's pretty cold in here in Georgia. I don't know how's the weather there. I've been moving from north to down south, and it's just getting. So how is DKNG? I think it's a great time to add a leaf for DKNG, literally. Yeah, 31, 32. That would be probably like absolutely bottom for this. Clearing downtrend, but yeah, I think this could be, or if you wanna maybe see some strength maybe above this, but this could. Yeah, Jason, I know. I got a hit too, but I still have INTC. It's 2022, but yeah, it should flow money to the INTC. Morning, Britain. Yeah, make Facebook great again, guys. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, Raul. I mean, Facebook is really strong. Like people's trying to just bash it, but look at, think about it. Like literally, Facebook is they have 2 billion people out of 6 billion. Like one third of the world population is in Facebook, man. I mean that's a great. Oh, that's great, Fudgy. I think that should pay. 25 leaf should pay. Yeah, Aditi. So basically, look at so it can actually rally today, right? A lot of people. What happens is a lot of people are looking to play, and they see everything red, and they see oh Neo is cheap, and it's kind of green too. So a lot of people get in. That's when the big boy kind of starts selling, and you just need to kind of keep watch what's the market. Exactly. They have Instagram for younger generation, for grandpa, grandmom. They have Facebook. They have WhatsApp for, I guess it's younger demographic. I guess mostly in Asia. I think WhatsApp, but yeah, I want to short Neo too, man. I like Neo, but it's been like really crazy. I want to short it. I want to short it, but yeah, it's already. I think it was like 34 up. Man, it's crazy. Jesus, how is there like hourly looks? No, but we are way above there, right? It's so hard to form even chart when it just gap up randomly, man. I mean, but man, I feel like it's a great shot, literally. Yeah, I drink sometimes, but I mean, not. It's not like I'm a avid coffee drinker. I don't know. I drink water mostly, but I drink coffee too. I drink vodka too. I start my morning with vodka. Just kidding. But yeah, I drink anything, but not really like I need it or whatever. So I try to control my urges. So what's going on, Ace Venture? What's going on? I think Jewel Papers is there, so I'm gonna add them too. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? Dude, I might be trading from my bed today. Feeling so sick. I think that COVID shit probably got it.
Really?
Yeah. Like yesterday, I was being able to taste the food and just having some of the symptoms. No fever or anything, but
Oh, wow.
definitely
Take care, man.
shortness of breath.
Drink a lot of
Uh,
water. You should be fine. Just fluids, a lot of water. Take a rest.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Vitamin C.
Let's look at Apple. So I have this 10. I have some Apple Lips puts for I think January. They're like $3 or $4, and they've been printing really. And what I'm doing is like selling weekly, and weekly premium is really high, so you can actually make up for the leaps in within a month if the volatility is really high.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'd pretty much been avoiding Apple. I usually get up like at 6 and started watching the news and pre-market and whatnot. Today, I couldn't get out of bed until like 8:45.
Oh wow. Yeah, take a rest, man. I mean, if you're not feeling great, just take a day off and take a rest. Sleep, drink, not vodka, but water.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what happened. My dumbass ended up going to a country bar on Saturday.
uh,
Like yesterday, I was like, okay, fuck.
so let's look at the Tesla. So what's happening with the Tesla, guys? Okay. What levels again? I like going around. Yeah, fuzzy. Like, yeah, I usually that's what I do. I try to get 80 deltas. So if you have 80 delta, pretty good. And also, you don't pay a lot of extrinsic value. So we can kind of look into those. Not Tesla, but we're looking at DKNG, right? The price won't be accurate, like it will reflect in a while once the market opens, but we can get the idea. I'll just get, like, since you are getting leap, I'll just get 20, whatever the last, usually, because I'll tell you what. So let's look at, so 2022, right? If you get 22, and let's say you are getting like what, 80 delta. So this is probably 80 delta. So 85, 20, or even 25 is probably 80. Yeah, 25, right? So you're paying $16 for 25. Again, the price will probably accurately reflect once the market opens, but let's take it as of, so 17 bucks, right? So you're paying like 37, 38, 39. So you just add this, right? 17 plus 25 is uh, 37. So you're paying like, it's almost 36. You're just paying $1 for a time value, right? That's for 22. If you go 23, I think we looked at 25, right? Yeah, I think we looked at 25. You're paying like a little bit higher delta, but you're paying like 19. So probably 22 will be fine here in this case, expecting. But you can 70. So just the $2 expensive, you can actually get it. Like a lot of times if you see they're like quite similar, you pay like $50 or something more. So in that case I go further. But if it's like really expensive, here it looks, so 17, I think it was 17.89, so almost $2, almost $3, so quite expensive, right? So look into that. And I usually try around, I don't want to pay a lot of time value, I want to pay okay time value. I think one of the reasons this is uncertainty around what's going to happen in 21 and 22 is pretty long time. We have 21, so if it doesn't work out, you can close during 21 itself. So always look into that. But if you look at 22, pretty decent. I think like 25 looks pretty good. The volume, there's a lot of open interest, 26, and volume is 98. Basically means like yesterday it was traded like Friday 98, which is pretty good for Leap, right? And ask bid is also so 30, 40, 50, not huge, not great, but it's all right for the Leaps. You will see those. So and maybe if you look at 20, the volume is kind of same, 1940, same thing, pretty much same thing, right? So yeah, and theta is really low, not even a penny, 0.008. And yeah, if the stock kind of go up, your theta will be kind of smaller. So yeah, I like this actually, pretty decent if you are in deep in the money. Let's say if you are out the money, so 35, so you can get 50s, which is 53 delta, which is also not bad if you look at, but you'll have your theta kind of eating away every day if it just doesn't move much, but you do have a lot of time. So 16, 17, so you will be getting two of those, right? Oh, okay, market open, so it just adjusted, so you can see that right now it's at 16. Well, this the ask bid is really wide, that's why. But see, that's why when you open the market, the ask bid is really, it was like 14, now kind of adjusted, now it's 16. So as the market opens, it comes like kind of reflect accurately, right? Before it was, and sometimes people are like, just if you do the market orders, it just acts and price is all over. But you can see that as the market open, it literally up from 14, because somebody was asking, somebody will sell at 14 and I'll just get lucky, right? Nobody sold it, but sometimes you can get like lucky too. So that's why you see it right now. As the market moves, it just gets adjusted automatically. But yeah. Okay. No, not truly relevant. Think Trump can win election? Well, we won't know. At least the poll says Biden so far. But polls were wrong on 2016. Seems like pollers had been a lot better, but we'll know on maybe Wednesday, Thursday. If I think if the Biden or whoever wins Florida, then if Biden wins Florida, it's probably like a Biden. But if it doesn't win Florida, it could be really hard and cause like a lot of the other. I think Wisconsin and Michigan don't decide till the next Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, Bryson, that's a good observation. Always look at the history, right? How it acted before and how it's acting now. So Okay. Yeah, DKNG. Let's. Oh wow, Apple is 110. Fastly SC. See, loyalty SC I said is up. Facebook up. Apple. SPI is kind of there. Oh, wow, Datadog is. Oh, wow. So crowd. Okay, they have earnings. Quite a while. They sold a lot. Oh, is Livango. Oh wow. Was the merger today? Hmm. So okay. So T-Dog happened already. Okay. Morning, everyone. Morning. What happened to Zoom? Okay. Zoom kind of started going up. Man, pins was like a lot of gap up.
Bro, my puts on Snapchat, I think they were nice, but Snap might run up again to $40, and then I'm gonna short it. Hey, Roku has ER this week as well. Yeah, Roku and Square have ER at the same day on Thursday after hours. Shoot, I might get puts on Facebook soon. Neo's like the only thing I think I see that has volume. Yeah, I guess a lot of people are being cautious, but I would be cautious too. I'm not gonna rush a trade today. There's no point.
Yeah, all I'm holding is just what I had over the weekend. Those calls on SPY.
I'm gonna ride the FOMO for FSR. No, I told you I don't chase. You look at Neo about to hit my PT of 34.39. Then I'm about to puts on this thing when it hits my second TP because I doubt Neo's gonna hold up these levels. Neo's almost on my second TP. Neo made a bear flag too. Well, no, not a bear flag. That's a pennant. Well, it's gonna react. It's gonna hit my fib and it's gonna freaking bounce. Oh shoot! Let me share my screen. Damn, is Anthony in Neo calls? I will not get news. I'm definitely watching Neo here. If it doesn't break my fib, I'm gonna short the mess out this thing. $34.38. Okay, it hit my fib. Yeah, it came up a little bit above it, but now it's pulling back. So I'll have to see how this next candle. You mentioned my new fib on Neo that Neo made. You want a high 35. So 35.81 where Neo can go to next. But it's just pushing. But I'm not gonna chase it. I'd rather catch it on the downside. Spirit got puts on Square. I look at might grab a put. I mean, not on Square, on Snow. Roku's up $7. Yeah, Neo's the only one that has good volume that I'm seeing besides Apple. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on my hands today. I'm not gonna force anything. Hey, July. You're the big dog now. You got more people in your life. You're the big dog. I was on time.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, July. You like always start your live like I think like 10 minutes. I think before the market opens. Full time, but I'm only working. So I work 3 days and I'm off 5. No, I'm off 4 because I work on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 6:30 p.m. till 7 a.m.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but I get paid about like 17.9 an hour. I mean, it's not a bad shift. It's only 3 days, it's 12 hours.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the only thing you gotta like adjust is waking up at nighttime.
Mm.
Well, waking up in the middle of the day instead of freaking like early. But on the bright side, on my off days, I can still trade. But that first week, I probably won't go live because I'm probably gonna be like trying to fix my sleep.
Yep. No, I get it.
And option volumes and Neo is like ridiculous.
Neo?
Yeah, I was looking at like 35 call. It's already like 33,000 volume, and oh my god, it's like crazy.
Holy shit. It is.
Only watch Neo say because of a positive catalyst. What are you talking about, Ace? What positive catalyst?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. And that's an option volume, not a stock volume.
What's Ace say?
Ace said he's only gonna watch Neo today.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much that's the only one to watch. Like everything is pretty flat.
Everything else has no volume.
Yeah.
Let me go to my stocks here. Yeah, Neo, Apple, GE.
Because
What is-
Rainbow played that.
Fuck, cruise lines. Fuck. That's what I was gonna watch. I'm about to short the mess out of cruise lines.
Who?
About the cruises. Fuck, I missed my short.
Oh.
I was gonna short these things back down. Oh, they gapped down, so I couldn't even do anything about that. Cause I was about to short the mess out these cruises, cause I knew they were gonna fall. Look at that shit. They freaking gapped down.
CCL is pretty cheap.
It's too late. I missed my entry. because I was gonna get in this morning, but I forgot all about them. I should have gotten them on Friday for puts because I knew they were gonna drop. Oh well. Buy puts on Neo? Not yet. I'm not gonna buy puts on a stock that has like 13 million volume until it shows me that it wants to reverse. So the Qs are gonna push up to 274. Well, the Qs have got to fill at 276, so they could push up to there. Just depends on the overall market. Because Nasdaq is about to hit resistance, like right now. There's no volume. Let's see. There's a doji candle on Neo right here. It was like this on the 15-minute time frame. On the 5 minutes, just chilling. So I'm not really gonna